welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, tonight it's myself, Karen is on comment, Simon is on camera, and I know the calendar said that Karen was here, but I've jumped in instead. So just going to go through some new Nifty Nozzles that have actually come in stock. So they've arrived, they should have arrived 2 weeks ago. They've arrived on Monday. So Karen and I have been busily putting them all together, bagging them all up, and we can release them today. So we actually released them in the Cupcake Bouquet group class. So if you've not joined my class, please pop over and join it. I've got a mega class, it's £60, but in that class there's 14 classes. We did class number 14 today. It was a fantastic day, and we did a 36 cup bouquet. Now, the funny story with that is, so during the break, Karen come in and said, have you got the template for the 36? I went, oh yeah, it's in the guides. So it goes up, because she said, I've only got a 30. So I went, oh no, it's there. And then we went and had a look, and I thought, we've never done a 36. So we finished our final class with a 36 bouquet that we put together, and just have a look at it now, how pretty it is. So if Simon goes to the overhead, so I showed you how to make gerbers in the class today. We've done double layers, triple layers. Gerber is actually quite a big flower really, but because we're doing them on a cupcake, we've made them a bit smaller, and we've done all these other flowers as well in the class, and you learn how to do these. If you join my buttercream flowers class, when you join that group, there's 14 sessions in there, and each session shows you a different theme. So the first session, I would certainly go to and watch that first. I'd certainly watch the second session, and then the rest flip through and find different flowers, because I generally try and do a different flower every session, and I try and use some molds and lots of other things to give you lots of ideas. And you know what? Loads of ladies in that group have learnt in that group and then gone on and made amazing bouquets to the point I'm really jealous. But you know, they've gone on and they've made them and they've practiced and they've done really well with them. So I hope you like this bouquet. This one's going to be donated to Congleton Hospital, Congleton War Memorial Hospital. So it's going up there tomorrow. So I hope you really like it. What do you think so far, Karen?
Love Art's coming up, they're liking it. They're all shouting, hello, Carol.
Yay! So it's a great class. So please go along and join it. £60. It works out about £4.50 a class. And when I say a class, it's a full day session. It's not a case of me just having one bag of buttercream filled up cupcake. There you go. We've got 12 already. Put it in a bouquet. Done. It's a full day's class, and there's 14 of those full day classes in there. So please go and join it. Okay, go and support me over there. That would be brilliant. So I'm going to take this out of the way. Now we may get some interruptions today because I'm lucky enough to live in quite a big house, but the Wi-Fi doesn't stretch as far. So I've got BT in one side of the house and Virgin over here. And Virgin don't seem to be behaving themselves, so they don't answer the phone, don't respond to emails, promise to do things when you do finally get hold of them, and the things don't really happen. So I've actually asked BT to come and extend the Wi-Fi because they brought out a new kit. So John is on IT, which he hates. He's running around with a BT guy at the moment. So if you hear noise on this side, it will be because they're both in here. And John will be being told by the BT man who has to stand outside, not because we say it's because they're rules, of what to do. So if they do come in, don't be worried. Right, so we've got a new set of nozzles. They are 7 large, and I shall get them for you.
So everyone is loving that bouquet.
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it? Really pleased. So we've got 7 large nozzles. So I'm selling these as a bundle. I've not separated them down at the moment, okay? So in the nozzles we have Beauty, which is this one. So if Simon goes to the overhead, we've got Beauty, we've got Romance Rose, you'll see there. We've got the large Starburst. Now we used to do an extra large nozzle, and I'm going to discontinue the extra large nozzle. So what I've done is I've downsized the Marigold to a large size. So that's the Marigold. And then in the extra large we had Fantasia. So I've downsized that one to a large size nozzle instead of extra large. Can't hold any more nozzles in my hands. So that's 5 of the nozzles. We've got 2 more here that we're going to fill afterwards. So this becomes part of the set. Okay, and then you get a mini Starburst. So let's just pull that up there. You get a mini Starburst in this one. So in here you get a large and, oh wait a minute, where's the large one gone? Yeah. So you get a large and a mini in here. Now those ladies who have got the mini sets, this nozzle is not in the mini set. So I'll be sending Kerry Roberts the full set. I think they've got dispatched to her today. I've not actually told her yet that they're on the way to her. But Kerry promotes this one. I gave her this nozzle last year and she loves it. So I've sent her a set over there. And that's where they've gone. So she'll be showing you how to use those. So they're back in stock. Now the bundle of nozzles. So for 8 nozzles, they should be £22. We're going to be retailing them at £19.99, but they're on offer for today and tomorrow at £14.99. Okay, so if you want them, are we stopped, have we?
No,
Oh.
John sent a message. Carry on.
Right, I thought we'd stopped.
No.
Right, okay. So, so if you want them, I put the wish list together, and in the wish list, I put all the things I'm going to use tonight and tomorrow. I've also put the upcoming classes because Claire Corbett is in the kitchen next Wednesday doing her wedding tower class. And you all know that if you buy her wedding tower class, you can buy at full. If you buy any of the tower classes, just one at full price, you can buy the other 5 for half price, which is a fantastic price. And what else have I put in there? So anyway, everything we're going to use tonight. So the wish list for tonight is actually for tonight and tomorrow. So we're going to do nozzles tonight, nozzles tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm going to show you how to make buttercream. I'm not going to show you how to make it tonight because I've showed you loads of times. I just want to decorate cupcakes. The mini nozzles are back in stock. Okay, so the minis are back in stock. It's all right, John, they know that you're going to be running in and out, so that they know you're going to be running out. So the minis are back in stock. These are a set of 13, and they are now £37.99. John has put those on offer as well. Do you want a plug? There's a plug there.
Yeah.
Thanks. So you can use those as well. And what else can we do? Tomorrow, the Ruffles and Swirls nozzles, we're going to be using the Ruffles and Swirls. If I can use them tonight, I will do. Just depends how much we get through, okay? So we're going to use the Ruffles and Swirls. And then if you don't want to invest in lots of nozzles, there is a little mini set. So this is not mini nozzles, this is like a little starter set. Now a lot of my regular customers will have this set. So my regular customers who buy nozzles don't buy this. I'm not selling you again. This is mainly for people who've never bought the Russian piping tips and they just want 3 to get themselves started with. So that's just a little starter set. And they should be £9.99. They should be £9.99. We normally have them on for £7.99, and we've put them on offer for £5.99, £2 each a nozzle. Having said that, if you've got these nozzles already, it'll do you no harm to buy some more, so you can do different coloured flowers with them. So £2 each a nozzle, that works out at. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to make little baskets of cupcakes. So I'm going to show you how to put some of these together. They're on the website. So this is the wood effect basket, and I like it. It's got the clear top. And look, you just open it up, just like a little basket. What?
That's the wood effect.
Oh, is it? This is the basket weave then. Sorry. This is the basket weave. Thanks, Simon. I was just checking you were watching. So.
Trying to make sure that the picture wasn't blurred after getting messages.
So there you go. So you can just open it up so you can get your cupcakes. So this is the basket weave. So we're going to decorate this one up, and then this is the wood effect as well. So this acts exactly the same. Yeah. So what is some feedback like, Karen?
Yeah, there's lots of laughing faces coming up there.
What? Just me checking that Simon was watching properly.
Ordered mine with a new Wonder Dust after Carol's bouquet class. Really fab class, Carol.
Yes, it was a lovely day today, wasn't it?
They're so cute. Love these. Brilliant boxes. Absolutely loving it all.
Fantastic. Right, so what I've done is, so that nobody's upset about me colouring me buttercream and filling me bags, because apparently you all know I've pre-done them. So you know that's my sarky little comment, because we had a lady come on a few weeks ago and told me to get on with it. I think her words were, everyone knows how to fill bags. Well, we're going to test you tonight, we'll see. So you know how to fill bags. Now you might be wondering why I'm putting a little cloth over them. If I've got lots of bags out, which I filled these about 20 minutes ago, the one thing I don't want them to happen is crust over. So I always have a damp cloth, stick them under the damp cloth, and that just keeps them nice and soft. Okay, we're also going to be using the 2D tip. I normally use the 1M, but we've got a little bit of a story. 2D tip. Somebody asked me, could I get 2,000 of these? And I shot off and bought them, thinking that they were going to take them, and unfortunately their arrangements got cancelled and I got left with them. So I do feel that you need about 5 to 10 of these in your shopping basket, ladies, because thankfully the company who I bought them off allowed me to only have to take 1,500 instead of the full 2,000. They let me off 500 of them. So feel free to put 5 or 6 of these in your basket. So,
so Barbara, the wicker basket, it's white wicker cupcake box, is in stock. I've just been on the website
it is in
now
stock, yeah.
because I didn't think we could sell out that quick.
No.
And they are still in stock.
Yeah, they are. And you know what? Somebody said this the other day that they were out of stock, and I went and had a look, and they are in stock. So go to What's New because they're there, but go to tonight's FB Live. And then I went and ordered some more because people said they were out of stock. And this conversation I had with you, and they are in stock. But I ordered more, and to be fair, with the cupcake bouquet class today, they have sold out in the cupcake bouquet class, but we have topped it up. If we run out, I can buy some more tomorrow, and they'll be in. If I buy some more tomorrow, they'll be in on Friday. Yeah? Okay, and we're going to use the 104 tonight, the Wilton 104. We're going to use the Gem have a 104 as well, same nozzle. We're going to use the 352 tip, okay, Gem or Wilton, doesn't really matter. And we're going to use a little star nozzle here. So we're going to have great fun using the nozzles tonight. And I'm going to try and use as many as we can. So look at this, organised. We can't believe it, us lot, because we finished the live at 5, and then we had a clean down, had some tea, and then at 6 o'clock we were all just sat here, weren't we? Yeah. So I said, well, I suppose I best get filling my bags then, girls. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with one from the new set, okay? So I'm going to start off with the Fantasia. And the Fantasia was an extra large nozzle, but I'm going to go on the website later and I'm going to discontinue the extra larges. I've been struggling enough to get Nifty Nozzles as it is, so I'm just going to keep with the large and the minis for the moment. So this one is in the set, the new set, and this is really, really very pretty, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the cupcake, squeeze up about 1 centimetre, relax. Onto the cupcake, squeeze up, 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 relax. I have this little chant, just keep doing it, but right up next to your flower. And you come up about 1 centimetre, 1.5 centimetres. These are about 1.5 centimetres, okay? And then you can pop in some little buds if you want. We're just going to do some little pinky buds here. And I'm just going to get this little flower nozzle here. So this comes in the set as well, this little starburst. So I'm just going to, this is the mini starburst, that's not in your kit. So in fact, do you know what, I actually think I quite like that over there, to be fair. I'm going to go over those little buds. Stick them in there. So forget the buds. Like them in there actually. Right, now, so aren't they pretty then? Can you see them? Look how pretty they are. Aren't they lovely? And then we'll stick one in here.
Any idea when the S&C temper chocolate's back in, Carol?
It should have arrived today. It's gone to production, so it should be back in stock in the morning. And we'll put some leaves on. Put far too much buttercream in my bag.
Oh, you've brought your cardinal rule.
I know. I always say no more than a handful, and I've gone and filled this. I did this today with the green before, didn't I?
You did.
Filled it all. Far too much. So then we're going to put some leaves in.
You're loving this one.
Pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going over that bud there. So there we go. That's quite pretty, isn't it? Quite like that one. So we've got that one. I'm going to do lots of different ones. So on here now. So let's get the next nozzle.
I don't know if I've gone off.
Fantasia.
Carol.
What?
I don't know if I've gone off. I've just lost Facebook.
Oh, goodness me.
Just wait, check again. No, you're alright, you're back there. It just went, they just interrupted me for a second and it threw me out and said, you can't watch it. Like, what?
Okay. What? Right, well Simon would know if we dropped actually, if it was us we dropped. So then we're going to use this nozzle. Now this one here is the, what one is this one? This is the Beauty nozzle. I want to show you how to an extended rose. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that on the side there. one, because you ladies used to love it when I did this one. I used to do this one at all the shows. So we're going to have one rose, and then we're going to use the 104 nozzle. So the thick end here, so which way Simon looking at the camera? Over the top. So the thick end is the base, the thin end is the top, because petals are always thin on the top. So we've now got our centre, and we're just going to do a semicircle. Okay, little semicircle. Inside that semicircle, halfway, we're going to do another semicircle, and basically just watch how we're going to make a rose now. There we go. It's got a nice little rose there, and then we're going to pop on some more little roses from the nozzle.
That's a gorgeous colour, that.
Then we're going to pop on some leaves.
Right, so Vicky Cooper is, I'm new to Cupcake, I'm new to the Cupcake game, first time coming here.
The Cupcake game.
So hi.
It's no game.
Is there a reason?
This is serious.
Is there a reason there is a layer of buttercream on the cake first?
Yes, so that your flowers can stick to it. There you go. So I'll show you. So it's called crumb coating.
And to
So
stop
that's
the cake
pretty.
going stale, doesn't it,
And
Carol?
to stop the cake going stale, yeah. Yeah, so you've got a nice little rose there. 3 roses. So that's 2. And what we'll do now is,
They're loving it. Stunning.
so you
amazing.
always cover your cupcakes, okay? I used to, when I'm at shows, I didn't always cover the cupcakes. I used to do just a little bit in the middle, put all my buttercream on, and then we used to give the cupcakes away so they weren't going to go stale. But if you leave them for a long time and they're not covered with buttercream, the cake won't go stale. It just means it just goes a bit dry on the top. And so it's best just to crumb coat the cake. So I'm going to show you how to make that rose again. So I've got a couple of these. So we're going to do 2 roses on here. 2 extended roses. Okay. So you know what it is at Sugar and Crumbs. When we're at Sugar and Crumbs, obviously we're here to sell you things. That's what it's all about. You know, because we're a business and we want to sell you things. But Sugar and Crumbs, I believe that we show you how to use things so that you can come back and watch these lives. They're on YouTube forever. They're on our Facebook page. We do loads of classes as well, so you can join in the classes. The one we've done today, you know, that cupcake bouquet class, that big bouquet class is a fantastic class. I don't know, I think there's just short of 600 members in there.
Yes, there is, yeah.
It's a fantastic class, and it's lovely to watch how far the ladies have done with their bouquets. So there's 14 classes in there. So there you go, you've got a nice rose. We're going to put another rose here. We're going to extend this one.
So Breda's asking, is that a new rose nozzle? Because she's several times she's wondered if there's a new one in the bundle.
In this bundle, right, there is 4 new ones. These 2 rose ones you may have had pre-COVID. But I've put the roses in because everybody's been asking for the roses. And to be fair, you can't have enough roses, can you? But this bundle is a fantastic price at $14.99. So it should be 22. Should be 22. So when you get round here, this corner, I can't go around because I'm going to knock the flower. So I'm just going to go back that way. So, and then here, I'm going to go in that way. So I keep getting a little bit of green on my nozzle. Yeah, so you can't have enough roses anyhow. So because we're now just getting them all back in stock again, I wanted to make sure there was roses in the actual bundle. So $14.99 for this bundle for 8 nozzles. So you're getting 7 large nozzles and you're getting the mini starburst, which is not in the 13 bundle. So doesn't that look nice, that there? Okay, so we're going to get the mini starburst. And we're just going to put that there.
Lisa Henderson's wondering what size cupcake cases are on these cakes.
They're just normal cup size cases. Just the normal foil ones that we use. So they're the deep muffin ones, they're not the fairy ones.
Helen Miles has just ordered some nozzles with some of the bits.
Ooh, very good. So Helen, you might have the 2 roses already, but I'm sure you won't mind having a few more, because the rose ones, you don't use couplers with the Nifty Nozzles, so it's always nice to do a couple of other different colours, isn't it?
So Helen Pretorius is asking, could you do these roses onto a flower nail and then transfer to
Yes,
the cupcake?
absolutely, of course you can. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do here, so notice that that's just let me get rid of that bit of green buttercream here 1 minute. It's always nice to have a little mini palette knife as well. Mini palette knives are back in stock, by the way. So I'll get Karen to get me one out of the drawer.
What does he want?
One of the little mini palette
Yeah,
knives.
of course.
So I'll just knock that back into place there. And I'll just pop a little leaf on. There. That looks quite pretty, doesn't it? So
When
there
will
you
the
go.
beauty nozzle be back
You've
in
got-
stock?
When the
Helen?
what?
Beauty.
The individual nozzles won't be back in stock for a little while. Let me just get the little mini palette now. So the beauty is in this bundle. So what I've done is, because I've got the roses in, I've not done them as singles, I've done them as bundles. And I've offered you a great deal on them, to be fair. So you like getting 2 nozzles for free anyhow. So if you bought them individually, basically the saving that you're making on them, you're getting 2 nozzles for free. Yeah. So we've got those. Let's do another cupcake. I'm going to whiz through these boys. Right, what nozzle have we got here now? Oh, sorry, I'm going to do another one of these. This is the Fantasia. So I'm just going to put this back on here so that I've got 2 of each. I'm going to put that one there.
So
Then,
what colour did you use for the rose? Is it that lovely? Is it like a peachy colour?
yes, I used, now today in the Cupcake Bouquet class, I used coral. Okay, but I used most of it, and I just had a little bit left in the bowl, and all I've done is I just added white to it and toned it right down, that's all. So just going to do a small extended rose here. We're just going to keep this as a small one.
That colour that you've done on the rose there, that's the exact colour my rose cream dress was when I was in brownies.
Okay.
A long. Yes, all right, Sam. It was a long time ago. Look at him looking at me.
I was never lucky enough to be a rose queen, Karen. There we go. And then I am just going to pop some of the smaller flowers on here. So this is a great bundle deal. I don't have a lot of stock, but I will be getting more in. I'm having more made as we speak. But then I'm on to my next range of nozzles. So what I want to do is bring them out in little bundles for you at first, and then you've got sets of them. So we're just going to, I'm going to put another pink one there.
What nozzle are you using to put your extra petals on the peach rose?
I'm using the Wilton 104, or you can use the Gem 104. So it's a petal nozzle, so I'm going to pop some leaves in. Really very easy. I'll show you how to make leaves actually as well. I'll do them on the board. There we go. Oh, it looks pretty, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
Let's stick one there. There we go. So, while I'm doing leaves, I'll just show you how to do leaves now. So, on the board, so when you've used your leaf nozzle, which we're using a 352, it's a little V like this, yeah? Now, don't use it on the board like that. You need to tilt it so that this prong, or that prong, whichever way you are, is sitting on your cupcake about 45 degrees, okay? Now, then what you do then is you squeeze, stop, pull. 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 So I always have little rhymes with mine. If you want to do it bigger, you just go squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Squeeze, stop, pull. Yeah? And then you can do a squeeze, 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 stop, pull. Really very simple. You can do a little tiny leaf. Yeah? All from one nozzle. So let me pick that up. The board's clean. There we go. So I always have loads of cloths. All right, so I always have loads of clean cloths for wiping my hands, cleaning the boards down. So always make sure you've got loads of nice cloths, just because your hands do get sticky. Yeah. Right, so this is going to be for our first bouquet, for our first box. And then let's see what else we're going to do now. So I've got a couple of more here. So this one is another rose nozzle that's in the bundle. So this one I'm just going to put on one. So squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax. Come up about a centimetre, squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax. Okay, then you get your leaves on. So this one is Beauty. Wait a minute. No, this is Romance Rose. This rose? Yeah, this one's the Romance Rose. So there's no single nozzles, only the bundle at the moment. So loads of you have been following me. You know that I own the design rights for the Russian piping tips. Okay, but we've had murders during COVID trying to get nozzles, trying to get steel, but they're finally coming through now. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. Then let's do another cupcake. And we should have our 6 cupcakes then ready for our first basket. So I'm at the end of my bag here, but I think, oh, I did some more buttercream. Oh, goodness.
Carol, so there's quite a few people on here wanting to add to orders, and I've just been saying they've got to ring the office to see whether their order's been processed already.
When did you do your orders? It's not from the Buttercup group today. I don't think you'll be able to be fair, but wait till tomorrow's night's live, because we might add some more things to it. So I'm not going to run out of stock. The problem I've got at the moment is that I'm down on staff. Laura's on holiday. The warehouse is down 3 members of staff due to one's on holiday and 2 are ill. Well, actually only 1 is ill, but they're a married couple, and the Michelle doesn't drive, so she can't get into work. Her husband's ill at the moment, so I'm free down there. And then we've also acquired Blossom Sugar Art, and Blossom Sugar Art's come in, and it's just like filled the warehouse. So the boys are going under. So I think if I said to Yin tomorrow, can you do add to order, I think she just might have a nervous breakdown. And then Karen Naylor, if she's watching, will probably tell you that she'll have a nervous breakdown as well. So I'd probably say, no, you can't. When did you do your orders anyhow?
Some did them this afternoon and some did them this morning.
All right. Was you in the Buttercream Flowers group? Because we released...
Yes.
Yeah, well, I did. Why did you do your order? Because we were doing these in the Buttercream Flowers. Why didn't you have them then? That's why I gave you lot first look at them today. So just hang on. We're not going to sell out straight away. Hang on till you're ready to do your next order. There we go. That's that one. And then, go on, Karen, what are you going to say?
I was just ready. You think that was just building up then?
So, how many cupcakes have I got there? Oh, I have got 6 there. I thought I'd lost a cupcake.
Aislinn McCormack says, is the bundle for £37, the Russian nozzles, suitable for beginners?
Yes, absolutely. So there's 2 bundles, okay? So there's a few bundles. So let's just sort these out first. So this is the new 8 bundle, this one. So this is 7 large nozzles and 1 mini nozzle, okay? And this should be £22. We're going to retail it at $19.99, but John has put it on offer for today and for tonight, for today and tomorrow. And I'll ask him if he'll extend it over the weekend, which I'm sure he will. You know what, I'll probably just won't tell him.
John's watching.
Is it? Oh,
yeah.
All right then.
Just like, before you drop yourself in there, Carol.
Right, okay. So look how pretty they look. So we've got them on offer. So it's meant to be a flash offer, really. So I'll speak to John afterwards, but it's meant to be a flash offer. But the most it will be on to is Monday. So anyhow, so it's going to be $14.99, which is a great price. So that will be for 7 large nozzles and 1 mini nozzle. Yeah. And then the other bundle is the mini nozzles, which is the 13 set, which you all love. This is on offer at $37.99 at the moment. Okay, And the mini nozzle that you get in this 8 set is not in the 13 set, because I thought there's no point me putting one of the minis in here when you've got it in this set. All right, so they're separate. All right, so let's get those there. So we've done those, and then let's get these cupcakes out. But don't they look pretty? What do you think, girls? Let's get that over there. Right, so what nozzles have we not used yet? So we've used them, we've used that one, and we've used that one.
So can I have some love hearts and likes, please, if you're loving these flowers?
Yay, great.
Oh, they're coming out now, absolutely.
Right, so here we go. So then now this one is the marigold. Now the marigold only came in extra large, but I am going to discontinue the extra large. Steel's very expensive at the moment, so I'm going to discontinue the extra large temporarily. I might just leave them on the website out of stock, just for SEO reasons, really. That's another thing. And the other thing as well, that while I'm here, our website's going to be offline tomorrow morning. We won't have broken, okay, but we're going to be offline, hopefully not long. But we're going to have a new homepage and a new look, a refresh, like changing the furniture around a little bit, and that's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. I think it's programmed in for 10 o'clock, but we'll only be down for a few hours. So if you see that we've gone down, don't panic. I'm hoping that they'll think to put up a hosting page. I'll send them an email tonight to say that we're just going to be down for a few hours and you will be able to shop later. All right, we won't have disappeared. We've just got a nice new look. Looks quite nice. We like it, don't we, Karen?
Yes, it's great.
Yeah. So, and we're going to make the website much easier for you to use. So this one is the marigold, but in the large size. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax, about 1 centimetre. Now this one, you can put a little pearl in if you want to. You don't have to. But if you lose your centre, because the stamens in the centre are not very strong, but if you just lose it because you haven't sat your cupcake on you haven't set your nozzle on your cupcake properly, if you lose it, you can stick some pearls in the middle. Okay, but if your buttercream is firm, you shouldn't have to do that. So squeeze, stop, pull. So anybody who watches me knows I have these funny little champs, but it just helps remind me what I'm doing. And when you do the centre of your flower here, don't go all the way around with green flowers. It's just too much. So if I don't want to do it because I think it will spoil it. But if you do leaves, yeah. If you do a full circle of leaves, it just means that that one flower is encased in a whole load of leaves. Just leave it like that. It's really very pretty.
When are you getting any more Karen Davies snow globe molds in, please?
I didn't know we were out of stock, so I best order some tomorrow. So I'll get Karen to ping me a message, and if I order them tonight, they'll dispatch tomorrow and they'll be in stock on Friday. Yep. So we'll just do another one of these. And I'm going to get that Starbird. I'm going to get this Ashley. Do you know what? Let me knock this one off a minute. Just pick it up when you want to knock it off. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to alternate now.
And we've done this 2-to-1 ratio, haven't we, Karen?
Yeah, I only ever do 2-to-1, and I've not added any water because it's not cold enough at the moment. So, and to be fair, your temperature of your butter has to be room temperature. But I'm going to be making buttercream tomorrow, so when you're watching tomorrow's live, I'll be making it there. But I thought I'd give you a break from it because I'm always showing you how to make it. So if you go to YouTube and just put in Carol McFarland with Nifty Nozzles, there's loads of videos that I've done in the past showing you how to make your buttercream. So in the summer, I actually don't add anything to it. In the winter, I either add a tablespoonful of condensed milk or a tablespoonful of water. I normally tell you guys to put it in a teaspoon at a time. You must use butter, okay, not spread. So when some people say that they're using butter and they say Lurpak and they're flopping all over the place, I used to be like, well, I don't know what the problem is then, because I show you live. There's no trickery with this. And then, but then I never actually thought about Lurpak spread. So if you're going to use a spread, they won't work, they will flop. Yeah. So what other nozzle have we got here now? So I've got the 2D nozzle.
So for all the ladies who are joining us now, Carol's demonstrating the new set of 8 Nifty Nozzle bundle.
Yeah. So we're going to do a nice rose swirl. And we'll do another nice rose swirl there.
It's on the website. It's a launching offer at $14.99 for 7 large nozzles and 1 mini nozzle, which is it the Starburst?
Yeah.
Which you can't get in a mini one.
No, you can't. So what am I going to do on here? That's it. I'm going to put the large Starburst on here. Look at that, isn't that pretty that?
I'll find it for you, Lorraine. You can't find the 2D on the website.
You can't find a 2D on the
I'll
website.
find it for you.
So where's that other little mini one that I had? There it is. Little pink one. So we'll put that over there. No, actually we'll just, so the little mini Starburst is just here. So you can see the 2 sizes there, look. So that's the big one from the Starburst from the big nozzle, and there's the mini one. Yep. There we go. And I'm pleased to say that these have got Nifty Nozzles stamped on them, not Nifries, but the minis have come again with Nifries. I wasn't very happy. You know, I've forgiven once. I wasn't very happy the second time. So that looks pretty, doesn't it? Yep.
So is that the sunflower you've used or lemon?
It is lemon I've used. Yep.
And Elizabeth Elliott is asking, what's the best buttercream recipe pipe in the flowers? It's our 2-to-1 ratio.
2-to-1. So today we've used 500 grams of butter and a kilo of icing sugar. And when you're using the Nifty Nozzles, you need at least a kilo, okay? Unless you're going to do 6 cupcakes and maybe 2 colours and a leaf colour, then use 500 grams. But when you're going to be doing quite a few cupcakes, you need at least a kilo. So let's do another one. So on this one here, what we'll do is, we'll start in the middle. Oops. So what I've done there then, see even I do it as well, I've actually squeezed that and give myself a nice blob. So it's still there, a bit of the definition, but I'm not really happy with it, so I'll just pick off that. So I'm just going to pop this in. I'm just going to pop a bit more colour in actually.
So Claire said she hopes you're going to let her have a go with it.
Like Orbit. Do you know what? I was wondering whether to put some in your parcel today, Claire, and I thought, I've never seen her use the nozzles.
She said, I love that. The Starburst is my favourite.
Is it? Well, when you're here on Tuesday.
I'll let you have a go.
Yeah. So ladies, I go on holiday on Sunday, okay? So I'm not here. So Karen's looking after the place, so make sure that you're here supporting Karen. I know you're very good. We've got loads of guests in, as per usual. And our first guest is Lee Carroll, who's in. Just going to put the mini ones there.
So how did you achieve the purple colour? Because mine's always dark, as Elizabeth Obey.
You put too much purple in. Just put a bit.
It's like Sam with his beard, but too much purple there, but you know, there you go.
Yeah. So this hasn't gone quite as planned as how I wanted it to be. I'm going to have to squash one in there now, aren't I? I'm going to do that now. Carol. Oh, that wasn't how I wanted it to look. What am I going to do there now? I don't really want to squash one in. He'll have to go on the edge there now. Oh, okay. He'll have to go on there. We all make mistakes, don't we? But it won't matter. Nobody will care, really. When they're scoffing these delicious cakes, they'll be just really happy. Yeah, when you're using colours, just don't go too heavy. I went really dark on this one. And then on the next batch I made, I just added a tiny drop. But you know, there's a saying, isn't there? Less is more. There we go. And we've got that. That looks alright, that, doesn't it?
Oh, it's lovely that.
Doesn't look too bad. Got 2 more to do. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use loads of cupcakes out flying through this, aren't we? Crikey. Won't know what to do in 5 minutes. So, in fact, I'll finish off these 2. I'll finish off these.
Hey? It could be the quickest live
Could be the quickest live ever, yeah, absolutely. So, so let me finish this then. Let me just see what.
Any idea when the PME round cutters are back in?
Is that Jodie Allen asking
No,
me?
it's Claire Powell.
Right, thanks for that. Right, I must be mithering PME to death. They've now got it on their December list, so they've not been able to get them. It all happened when we had all that problems with the canal, when the boats got stuck on the canal, and then everything is just hoarded up in Folkestone. In Folkestone, is it, or Folkestone? Yeah. So everything, there's containers and containers of stuff there, and then we've got no lorry drivers. And then I had to laugh. I was reading the news last night. Got no bus drivers because the lorry driver industry are paying so much more money now that the bus drivers are changing over to being lorry drivers. So I was telling John about it. So he said it's great. So we had no stuff to sell, and now we've got no workers. We had no stuff to sell, but now we've got stuff to sell, but got no workers to be able to get to work.
Yeah. And Sophie Apps, you're so lucky you didn't blow your microwave up.
Wow, what's she done?
I used my pink spatula today in the microwave and it went all floppy.
Yes.
I'm going to order a new one tomorrow.
Yes, they've got metal in. Dope. They've got a piece of metal in right through there to strengthen it, so don't put these in the microwave. Yeah. Why would you put it in the microwave anyhow? You're not the first person to do it. People do it, but I would never put it in the microwave.
Accidentally, wouldn't you? You wouldn't. Like, she might have done it accidentally.
I'm sure she has. That's why I said, why would you put it in the microwave?
By accident.
Right, okay.
She did. I said that.
Okay.
Geraldine said, if you want, she'll nip into Folkestone. It's only an hour away. She'll go and get your orders for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can pick up your PME stuff while you're there.
Fill your car with PME because they said that's all we need is some PME stuff, thanks. Well, she was melting chocolate, so a bit of this battery had set in the chocolate, you just put it in.
Yeah. I think a few people have done that before, haven't they?
Yeah.
So the other mini nozzle that I've just used there is from the 13 set.
Hello to our YouTubers tonight.
Oh yeah, hello
That's only
YouTubers.
45 minutes. So.
Yeah.
It's the first chance I've had to get a word in.
Don't be giving us that. Right, so we're going to go back here to this one. So where's that starburst one, that large
We have got a
starburst?
few watching on YouTube and commenting on Facebook,
Yay.
which is the best way to do it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm just going to put this one over here. I'm going to put that one over there. That's what I should have done before. Where's that little pink one? So I'm going to put one of those there, one of those there, one of those there. In fact, I can probably get 3 on here actually. Yeah, I've done that. So I best get some more cupcakes out because I'm speeding along here. I haven't even shown you the other nozzles yet.
When are our S&C piping bags back in stock, please?
Well, we're just waiting for them because they're going to come with our own label on, our own name on them. So we've had them printed with our own name on. So we're just waiting for them to be delivered. But I have got Tala bags on at the moment. They're packs of 10 though, not packs of 100. So I have got them on at the moment if you want to grab those.
Did you use leaf green for your green there,
I
Carol?
did, and I've made it quite a dark green as well.
Loving it.
Yep, yep, leaf green, but I actually put lots of green in. So let's get the tray.
Helen Eels is asking, are there any couplers you can use with the Nifty Nozzles?
Are there any what?
Any couplers you can use with Nifty Nozzles?
I don't use couplers with the nozzles if I'm honest, because I've shown people many reasons why. Because the coupler is so big and you only use a handful of buttercream in your bag, that when you get to the bottom of the coupler there's more buttercream in there and you actually can't use it. So I just prefer to use pop them in the bags. That's what I prefer to do. Okay, right, so there's your cupcakes.
Will the piping bags be pink?
No, they're not, but they will have pink sugar and crumbs on them. There you go. They're pretty enough, aren't they? Do you want me to drop it down, Simon?
Yeah, whatever. That's okay then.
Yeah.
Before you do anything else in a bit, will you show people your nozzles? Just hold them up so they can see
Yes.
what top of your nozzles look
Do you know
like,
what the
please.
best thing I could do? Do you want to go and get me a new set? I
Yeah.
think that's the best
A
thing,
big-
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Karen will just go and get me a new set. So if you get me the 7 and one of
Yeah.
the mini as well. Right. So we've decorated them really rather quickly, haven't we?
That's what you had the speed on today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you fill your bags in colour buttercream before, isn't it? Let me get some more cupcakes. I was only planning on doing 12.
You've just been getting on with that, haven't you, Carol?
Yeah. I'm excited about having another Wi-Fi in here. Ooh. So let's put these on here. Yep, brilliant. Yeah, I'll undo them, it's alright. So when you get your nozzles, I'll put those cupcakes out the way there a minute. Oh, it's a double layered on that one. We were only going to decorate 12, Karen. It looks like I'm doing a few more. So let me just show you. So they come individually wrapped. So this one was the extra large nozzle. When I show you the extra large, I'll just get you one out a minute. Let's just get an extra large one out.
So the rose swirl, Carol's done that with a 2D today, a Wilton 2D.
Yeah. I'm going to show you how to do a really pretty rose swirl in a minute.
The tempered chocolate will probably be back in stock tomorrow.
Yes, it arrived today, but the boys were too busy sorting out Blossom Sugar out because half of that, or only half arrived today. The other half is arriving tomorrow, and then I think there's a bit more arriving on Friday, so they're a bit overloaded. So that's the extra large nozzle, and that's the mini. So have a little look. Sorry. So the extra larges we're going to discontinue. Now you see this one here, that's going to come in the next size on here.
And also they're asking about the next lot of thingy. Are you getting any Christmas designs in?
Right, well the only Christmas designs that we do is which is our designs, is the Christmas tree and the fern. So I will be getting those in, yes I will. Yeah. But I'll be doing them in large, not the extra large. Yeah. So the Christmas tree and the fern. All right, so this extra large nozzle we're going to stop doing. I'll try and bring these back next year, but at the moment I'm just going to concentrate on the large. So that's that side. That side's been discontinued, and that will always say XL on the nozzle. So this is the large, and then this is the mini. Okay, so we had a nozzle called Fantasia. So what we've done is we've just taken this centre design out of the Fantasia and put it on this nozzle, and then this one is the the Romance Rose. And when you get your nozzles, if you see a bit of a tarnish on them, they're not rusting. They're actually, it's actually the burn. So you won't see anything round here, but you might see a little bit of a tarnish, but they're not going rusty at all. I've been assured that they're not. They are, it's where they've lasered them, and it's the burn off from the lasering. Does anybody do wood lasering? Their husbands do it. You get it on that as well. So then the lotus flower, that was in the extra large, and we've sized that down for the large nozzle. So you can see, so this bundle is $14.99. It's a great bundle, and you know what? If you've got the 2 rose ones, you're not using couplers anyhow, so what does it matter? Just have a few more rose ones. So this is Night Jasmine. This one is the Marigold, so that was in the extra large as well. We brought that, sized that down as well. And then the last one is the is Beauty. So that's the rose there. And then you get the mini Starburst, which is this one. Yep. So let's put that there. So can you see them there? So those are the 8 nozzles that you're going to get. The picture's on the website anyhow. All right, so yes, some of you before COVID you were able to buy this one, so you were able to buy those 4 singly, but I haven't got them as singles at the moment because it's a better deal for you to buy a bundle, and it's better for me if you buy a bundle. Okay, you know I'm always honest to tell you the situation, so it's always better to buy them in bundles. This bundle should be £22. We're going to do it for £19.99. It's on offer at the moment for £14.99 for tonight and tomorrow, but I'm sure I can just tell John to keep it on till Sunday night, so I don't think we'll have any problems. So you can see them there now, yeah? Right, so I'm going to stack them up, put them out the way. Put them out the way. Then we have this little bundle here. Okay, now this is a starter bundle, so if you're new to Nifty Nozzles, there's this little starter bundle. Now a lot of my regular customers have got this bundle, all right? So you've had it as a 4, or you got it when we did our stamping set. You got a set free. We've put these in little offers, but we're not. I think we only had 4. We had 4 designs in this range, but we've only got 3 left now. So that's going out, and that's normally £9.99, £7.99. We sell it for. It's on offer at £5.99 at the moment. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to show you how to use the ruffles. Now these are great for making your big ice cream ruffly ones. So this one is Mrs. Whippy. This one is Ruffles, this one is Rose Twist, and this is Viennetta. I called it Viennetta because it comes out like Viennetta ice cream. So I'm going to use those tomorrow. So, you know, if you want, before you decide, oh, she didn't tell me about them, if you haven't got these, pop these in your basket as well. If you haven't got these, because everybody loves these, they're great fun. Yeah?
Liz Knowles is asking, would you see the nozzle with the finished flower? Could you show them the nozzle when you finish? So if you look at your tray of cupcakes, they actually want nozzles.
Okay.
They're loving them, they just want to sort of see what they're like.
Okay, right, so to see how well Simon can zoom in. Right, so the mini starburst.
Where are you going to start?
I'm going to start on the starburst here. So the mini starburst.
I can't see you, Carol.
You can't see it?
I can't see you. Can't see the nozzle. All right. Okay, I can get in on that. Right.
So the mini starburst is there, that little pink one. And you'll see it's over here on these here, look. These pink ones. So that's your mini one. And then your larger starburst. Your larger starburst is there. And then we did the rose. And the rose that I used here was this one. So I used this one, which is the beauty for in here. So I used the beauty for in there for the centre. And I used the 104. This is a 103. Exactly the same, but it's just a smaller version. Petal tip to make the petals. So if I just take them out of the way a minute. Then here then. So if we go around here. So this one was the centre of the Fantasia. So there you go. So you got the centre of the Fantasia, which is there. And then you've got the marigold, which is there. And I think that's all I've used so far, isn't it? That little one there is out the 13 set. So that one is out the 13 set. Where is it? It's this one here.
It's about the pink rose.
Which is that little pink one there?
No, the pink rose above that.
The pink rose above that? What pink rose?
Them two there.
I've already done them and sold them then.
You're not listening.
Because you're not watching and listening. Oh, this pink rose.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Forgot about those. And that was the other nozzle. That was this one. this is the romance rose. I know.
Oh, we just
Picking it.
walked straight.
Yes, I know, we did. So that's this one. This pink rose here. Well, speak to us properly. Carol, what about that lovely nice pink rose, set of roses you've done there instead of, what about pink rose? Pink rose.
That one there.
Pink rose, that one there. That one there. That one there.
You see that face again, Carol?
At least he's not snatched it off you.
Yeah, no.
Just
We got all male and dominant in the class before.
It did.
Me and Karen were shocked. The audience was shocked. They were like, oh, that was manly. We all know, we all like it when they get manly, don't we? I can't believe I'm saying that about Simon. Freaking hell. I must be poorly. I like it when John does it, but not so much as Simon does it. But anyhow, I was surprised. It was quite nice. Well, I think all the ladies liked it, didn't they? Yeah.
Because Carol couldn't get the stapler to work. I mean, just do it that way. Oh, just give it here. But,
No, he kept saying, do it that way, do it that way. And then he went, give it here. Snatched it off me. Right. So I'm going to crumb coat some cakes now, and then I'm going to use some of the other nozzles that's in the bundle that you've not seen yet. Okay. So crumb coat your cake. Doesn't matter which way you use your palette knife. Just put it on. Bit of my cupcake case came away. No, it didn't come away because it's peeling. It came away because I pulled it away accidentally. So I've just stuck it back on. So are you enjoying this live, ladies?
Well, for the amount of love arts coming up here, I think they are.
Goody good. So you know why we like doing lives in the kitchen, because we love showing you how things work. Oops, a daisy.
Oh.
What?
John goes, well done, Simon.
What? For being all manly? Yeah. Don't worry, John. I'll be getting him to give you lessons. I quite liked it. No, John does it to me though. He's like, sometimes goes, because I don't hear anything. I'm frigging deaf. And then he'll say something. I go, what did he say? And he'll say something again, and then they go, oh. Oh, all right then.
All I could see was Simon getting aerated. Just press the button down. Just press the button. Just press the button down. And you're there just still fiddling. Just press the button down.
Snatched it out my hand. All right.
And he got to town and went, dum, 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 dum. There, you can be back now.
Yeah.
Carol Stroner says, yes, I love the live. Ruby
Good.
Buffong's enjoying it. Tracy Scrivens said, yeah, absolutely.
And you get it about the lives, don't you? You know, it's entertainment, educational, and it's all about selling to you as well. Of course we're here, we're selling you things. Otherwise, Sugar and Crumbs won't survive if we don't sell you things. And it's about bringing out products, giving you a nice deal on them, and not only that, but showing you how to use them. But we also do lots of lives that are just for educational purposes. You know, you've seen them, you know, like Rachel was in on Monday, educational, you know, she was promoting her class, she was promoting her group, but, you know, there was nothing in there that we were pushing you to buy, you know, that was like an educational thing. So it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? So, and what we like you to do is we hope that you're following us, you're watching us, and we hope that you're going to shop off us. So as I say, I'm going to be doing nozzles tonight, nozzles tomorrow, then I'm going to go on holiday. Karen's going to be looking after everything. Lee Carroll is in on Monday. Then we've got Karen in on Wednesday.
I'm in on Wednesday.
So we've got Claire Corbett in doing the class, Wedding Tower class on Wednesday. Karen's doing the live Wednesday night. Thursday, my daughter Laura is in. She'll be in. Monday, the following Monday, we have Julie Rogerson in. Now, Julie is going to kick off, and I don't mean kick off.
I hope not.
So Julie is going to kick off to be the first one to demonstrate with the new Blossom Sugar Art flowers. So she'll be showing you how to use them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them out to all the tutors so that they can put their own twist on them, because everybody has a different idea to do things, don't they? So I'll be sending them all out to the tutors tomorrow, and then when they come and do lives, they can show you their creative skills with them as well. Then when I get back, so I'm back the following week on Tuesday, Karen is in doing the live on the Wednesday night, because I'll be doing my shopping, so I'll be leaving her to it, and I'll be back in on the Thursday doing something with the Blossom Sugar Art.
Is there any plans to have Karen Davis back in the kitchen?
There is, but the problem is she did cake and bake. She did a cake and bake show, and with the run up before shows, it's quite exhausted. So she was hoping to get in between Cake and Bake and Cake International. But the problem is when they sell at Cake International, at Cake and Bake, they've then got to spend the next few weeks restocking back up again and making sure the trade is stocked up before they go to Cake International. So she's due at Cake International next weekend. And I knew when she said, I'll try and get in between, I thought she's never going to make it here. So I thought, so she'll do Cake International. I think she normally has a little holiday just after that as well, because normally after the shows you're totally exhausted. So I think after that, but she will be in. So I'll book a date with her anyhow and get her in, because she'll want to show off her moulds, and I think she's got some more coming out. I might be wrong, but anyhow, I think she might have some
We
more.
won an award recently.
Right, let me tell you about this award business.
There's a couple of people saying on here, and I don't know what it is.
I know, I feel a right dick about it. So, Phil and Christina Jensen have done this, I forget what it's called actually, what they've done, but basically, where's my phone? Basically, they've been doing a survey about bakers and where it's all things about baking, so I'll just tell you about it. So they did send it to me. And I've got to be honest, I didn't really take much notice of it, so that's why I didn't know that we'd done anything. So we haven't won an award because there's no such award. But let me just tell you what happens. I didn't read it. Anyhow, I was talking to the guy from Lissy Lou, because I'm going to start stocking up with Lissy Lou again. And so I was talking to him. So he said, I just want to congratulate you on doing so well. So I said, what do you mean doing so well? So he said, well, for your cake communities. So anyhow, so in part of the survey was hobbyists' top 3 suppliers. Now, Cake Stuff came first, the Cake Decorating Company came second, and Sugar and Crumbs came third. Now, I'm a bit miffed, girls. What's going on? Why weren't we number 1? So you need to go and sort yourselves out, okay? So that's what happened there. So we came third, so I knew about that. It's the hobbyist top 3 suppliers. So when they've done their surveys, and what they've done is I don't know who they've been doing it with, but apparently they've been doing it within the cake industry. So we came there. Then the next thing, it came up, cake communities. And so organisations there, so organisations are like cake organisations. So the British Sugar Craft Guild came up there at top, 229. So like in the industry, the cake organisations. The Guild of Craft Bakers came, oh wait a minute, they must have came third. Well, I can't actually see under there because they haven't put it in order. So wait a minute. Yeah, so that should be the British Sugar Craft Guild came first, Cake Flicks came second. So the British Sugar Craft Guild got a 229 count, Cake Flicks got 175, and the Guild of Craft Bakers got 5. So they were the top 3 for that one. But then it came up with free, it says free text entries, but it means I don't know what that actually means because we don't do texts. But I think what it is groups where you are texting in and asking information. And lo and behold, we came up top. So we got a count of 80. And Zoe Fancy Cakes, who came second at 29. Caroline Jake's Cake Academy got 22. Natalie Porter, 19. Dinky Doodle, 18. LaBelle Cake Academy, 15. Cussing Caker, 14. Cakes by Carol, 13. And the Honeybee Cake Hive, sorry, I had a little thing in my throat there, 13. Okay, so we came top, so it was really chuffed. So that means basically genuine followers on the page, because you'll find that some groups have got hundreds and thousands of followers, but nobody's really following, they're not doing anything. But ours are actually very active. Our group is very active. So our cake community is the best one yet.
Breda said we wrote on the site and nominated you.
Yeah, but that was the Cake Masters Award. That has now been cancelled. So anyhow, but I didn't notice, did I? So no wonder he was congratulating me. I wondered what he was on about. So it's not an award. It was just saying who's doing well in the cake industry. So anyhow, girls, so we're doing really well in our community group. Really, really well there. But we only came third in supplies. So go and get yourself sorted out. So you need to be shopping more with us. Right, okay, 9 more cupcakes. So we're going to fill up the nozzles.
And Peggy said she really wants to come over one of these days and visit us.
Yeah, Peggy's in America, isn't she? Yeah.
She really wants to get over and see us.
We've had quite a lot of Americans who've come over to visit us. Dinas has come over from California. We've had quite a few. We've had quite a few turn up at the warehouse as well. So, which is really nice. It sounds as though you're strangers. We've had quite a few. But I'm going to America next year, so when I go there, I'll let you know. And if anyone's near where I'm going, I'll make sure I'll pop in and say hi. Now, I've got 2 nozzles here I've got to fill, but I don't know where my bags have gone. Can anybody see them?
Yeah, in front of Simon's computer.
No, they have nozzles in them.
Oh, you got nozzles in them?
Oh, there they are. There they are. So these are 2 more. So I thought I'd show you how to fill these 2, you know, because I don't want you feeling left out. And then I thought we'll do a 2-tone rose with the 2D, because it seems that so many of you are going to be buying, you know, 4, 5, 6 or 7 of these 2Ds. Have I told you what my problem is with these 2Ds? I've ordered 2,000 of them because a lady asked me to get 2,000 in. So rather than giving her the invoice, making her pay up front, I stupidly went and ordered them on her behalf. And then she came back and said, oh, I don't want them now. But the company I've ordered them with said, hard luck, you've got to have them. So so I've now, anyhow, they let me off 500, so I've now got 1,500 of them. So you could make me a top supplier by buying 5 or 6 of these off me. So I'll show you different things to use with them. Right, so this one is the lotus flower. So let's do this. Hey? Don't you worry, Lorraine. I'll be doing a 2D session. I will be doing those, seriously, I'll do a 2D session.
2D session, it's not going to finish, it'll be 3D.
Yeah. So I'll do a 2D, so this one on this lotus flower here, I'm just going to put, am I in the centre of your camera, Simon?
You're okay.
Am I okay? So I'm just going to put a thin coat of the green round the bag, all around the outside of the bag. There we go. Oops, a daisy. Right, and then what have we got? Pink. We haven't got no pink there. We'll use the lilac in the centre. So we're going to put a nice blob of lilac in the centre. Oops, a daisy. Must be my new word tonight, that. Oops, a daisy. So that's that one. And then I am just going to squeeze it in there to get the purple going. There you go. So that one's ready. Then we've got another nozzle. What else have we got here? Where's it gone? So what I'll do with this one is I'll put the lilac around the outside of this one. And then we're going to get all these, going to get these next 9 piped really quickly, and then we're going to get them in these lovely boxes. So what do you think about our cake community? Since we got voted top there. So there's no award, we don't get a prize for it or anything. I was just laughing that I hadn't noticed. So I need to phone Phil and Christine and say I'm really sorry. Maybe she was giving me a big hint when she told me. Well, I obviously didn't pick up on it. Feel really bad.
Leonie Dibden says, why does my buttercream go down the side of the nozzle?
I don't know, why does your buttercream go down the side of the nozzle? So I'll just put that in the middle there. It just does sometimes. You know what it is? It's the piping bag sometimes and the size of the nozzle. It's just one of those things. You've got to learn to live with it. Don't do any harm. There we go. So let me just squeeze that, get this one going in here. So I always squeeze it out first till I see the 2 colours coming through. There they are. And then we're going to 2-tone, so we'll do some 2-toning as well. So we've got a 2D nozzle. How many have we got left now? I need to have a look, see how many we sold. I can't be demoing 1,000 of them on a live though. So, right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to, we'll put this purple in. We'll just mix this in a minute.
Claire Hardman says it's a fact question.
A fact? A what?
Fact.
A fact? Oh,
yes.
go on then, yeah.
Is it only certain nozzles you can get 2 colours in? And how do you know which ones? Had the majors. She's going to play this weekend.
Right, is there only 2 nozzles that you can get 2 colours in? Right, no. No, you can put 1 colour in all of them. This is what I tend to do. So if I find that all the petals are the same, you know, sort of like the rose ones, I tend to use just 1 colour. But when I find it's a nozzle like this, so look, it's got like little semicircles and then dots in the middle, then I tend to use 2 colours. Okay, but like this nozzle here, I use this one. In fact, I'll use this one in a minute. I do 3 colours with this one. It's just up to you to play really with it. You know what you want to do. Practice makes perfect. So I'm just going to put this lilac colour in my bag here. Okay. I'll squash that down there. So just play with them. I'm going to open the bag up.
We do sell. Do you still sell those dinky spatulas? Do you mean the mini? The mini.
Do you mean these?
Do you mean those ones?
Yep, got loads of them. So just put spatula on the website. So do remember, if you're shopping tonight, that's great. If you're shopping in the morning, the website will be down for a couple of hours. They can't promise me how long it's going to take. So it could be an hour, it could be all morning, hopefully not all day because John will have heart failure. So hopefully we will have a couple of glitches afterwards, but we're trying to sort out some repairs on the website and we're trying to make it look prettier than what it is now. I think you'll like it. And I'll be doing a little lesson on how to use it tomorrow. Right, okay then. So let's just do that one. Super. Right. So what we're going to do now on this one is we're going to do a nice rose swirl. Yeah. And then we're going to get this nozzle here. I'm just going to put this one at the back.
Pamela, the website's only down for in the morning for a little bit because even if you're in the office, they can't order anything for you because we still use the same website.
Yeah. So it'll just be down just while we update the website. That's pretty, isn't it? So here we go.
And Karen says, be sure how the new website works tomorrow.
It will work exactly the same, Karen Naylor. It's just going to be a different look, that's all. So it'll work exactly the same. There's a couple of enhancements that are better. And I'll show you all on tomorrow night's live.
And they already dipped in saying how long are they how long is the offer on the nozzles?
So this offer is on tonight and tomorrow, but I'm going to tell you it's going to be until Sunday night at midnight. Okay, so then we're going to do 1, 2. Do that one. Then we're going to use the lotus flower. Come back with this one. We're just going to do like a little hydrangea effect here. What do you think so far, girlies?
Beautiful, says Louise Williams.
Oh, thank you. So anyhow, I didn't get an answer off Karen. So what do you think about us being the top community then?
Who, me?
No, did you give me the answer? What did they think about us being the top
they
community?
did,
about being the best group there is.
The best group. Sugar and Crumbs is top at everything.
So isn't that brilliant? That
absolutely great.
So it's the most interactive group because I do go and have a look at all the interactions on the other groups. So it's great that we are the most interactive group. There we go. So we've got that. Let's get some leaves on. Pretty this up with some leaves.
Shall I put a note on you for the Karen Davis Nordic Gnome as well?
Yeah, you best have to. Just write me a note to say order Karen Davis.
I'm just going down. I won't send it, so I'll press send later when we've wrote everything on it.
So pop your leaves on. So don't these look pretty, ladies? So what a great bundle. So what you want to be doing tonight is you want to be buying this new bundle, $14.99, it's on offer. At least half a dozen 2Ds, and I'll do a little class on the, not a little class, I'll do a live on the 2Ds with different things that you can do with them. Okay? And then John will be, I didn't want John to know about the 2D cock-up, but James went to see John and said, John, is there a reason we've got 1,500 2D nozzles? And John said, no, I don't know why we've got 1,500 2D nozzles. I'll just have a little word with Carol. Oh, thanks, James. Thanks very much. I was trying to keep that top secret.
Nothing top secret in this game, is there? So no. Claire Hardiman, it's Colour Splash Leaf Green that Carol's using.
Yeah. I've just done it a bit darker. And I think what I'll do is, I've got this little pink nozzle here. I'm going to stick that in there. I'm going to stick that in there. I'm going to stick that in there. Do a little leaf there.
So we've got a fantastic live community, always the best. Nikki said she might have to interact more. Nikki King.
Right, yes. Yeah, take that onesie off and start interacting. Stop looking around in that onesie of yours.
Carol says the cake community group is an amazing, everyone is so helpful.
It is, and we won by a long way as well. So, you know, we got 80 points and the next one was 29 points. So that was really good. It's very interactive. And we've got a nice group. There's no nastiness, there's no bad language in there. Everybody's very helpful. And it is about Sugar and Crumbs, though. I do need to remind you about that. It's not about promoting other brands. Other brands, if they want to, they can set up their own groups, which they have. You know, so, but you know, I'm trying to, I've set that group up to support our own business. Right, okay then. So this one here, just going to pop this on. Squeeze up, relax, squeeze up, relax. So that's all you do with these nozzles. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. You come up about a centimetre and a half, not really much more than that. Pop your leaves on. Okay, so we have a little saying in the groups. I have said it on lives now and again. It does get translated in a bit of a naughty way. It's not meant to, because it's quite an honest way of saying things. But when you have flowers, you never get just flowers with no leaves, do you? So I never understand why some of you ladies do your nozzles and then just say, oh, I was too tired to do the leaves. Why was you too tired to do the leaves? Don't bother doing the cake. Do the cakes when you're not tired then. Because you wouldn't go out, like if you went and put a pretty dress on, you wouldn't go out with a really pretty dress on and forget to put your jewellery on, or your lippy, or whatever else you're going to put on. You have to add all the other extra bits, don't you? So what have we got here now? So we'll use this nozzle. So we've used this one before. So this is that lovely rose. So my buttercream now is firming up a little bit. So let me just get that in there.
Pamela Poundset, she tried the strawberry milkshake shot in the white chocolate today. She said it's so nice.
It's lovely, isn't it? So I'm just, because my nozzle didn't stick, I'm just smoothing over my buttercream again, just so it's soft. Just means it was crusting over slightly. So onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Onto the cake, squeeze up, relax. Then I'm sure that I did.
And Leonie says, we don't go out, we're staying and watch you.
Yeah, good. That's the way it should be. Just make sure you remember that. Keep it going. What was I looking for on here now to go on here? I'm looking for something to go on here.
How do you get your leaves so perfect as well?
I just showed you how to do leaves before.
Sarah Jane says, how do you get the leaves so perfect?
Well, I'll show you again, because I just showed you how to do them before. And then... I know what I'm looking for.
First chance I've had to log in for a few weeks, and the first words I heard were squeeze, stop, relax.
Who's that? Was that Margot Cook? Yeah, where have you been, Margot? Right, okay. So let me just fill up my bag with some more green. Okay. So we just do this. Chat amongst yourselves. Enjoy yourself.
So Marcia, the offer we have today is there's a new 8-set of an 8-set bundle of nozzles out. We have 7 large nozzles, and you get 1 Starburst mini nozzle in with it. Now they don't do the Starburst in a mini one, so this is a special treat in with this pack. It's on a special launch price of $14.99, and that will be till Sunday, and then it'll go to the regular price of $19.99.
Yeah, because we need to make some money. So yeah, we'll do that. Let me move that over there. Right, I've got an air bubble in here now. So if you get an air bubble, these couplers are really very good as well. So add them to your basket, and all they're called Click and Twist by Wilton. They're excellent. So I tell you what I was going to do. I was going to use the grass nozzle. That's right. Let's use the grass nozzle.
Now? Good.
Remembered now. Got him out ready. Not used him. So let's use the grass nozzle on here. So we'll just have a little bit of grass. You know when you put the sharp nozzles in your bag as well, I must show you, I've showed the ladies loads of times, roll down your bag, okay, and then put the nozzle on your finger and push it through. Don't let it dingle dangle down the bag, because what happens is the little sharp bits make a little hole, and I've got a little hole in my bag now. So do you like that, dingle dangle? So we get the leaf back on. So who's bought the new bundle set then? And who's bought the starter set?
So while you're waiting for that reply, could you just answer Leonie I can't even speak now. Leona again, Dibden, on why you don't use couplers on your Nifty Nozzles?
Because the Nifty Nozzles, right, look how big these nozzles are. Okay, so you have a load of buttercream in there, and then when you put the coupler on, the coupler brings it up to this high, and I only recommend that you have a handful of buttercream in your hand to have control. So by the time you've squeezed it, then you're down to the size of your coupler, and then you can't squeeze out. So you are trying to do the injection method with a coupler on top of it. So I just don't use them. I don't recommend them. And then, but you know what? Lots of you ladies don't listen to me, which I'm shocked about. So, but you don't listen to me, and off you go, and you go and buy yourself a big coupler, and then you go, she was right. Shouldn't have wasted my money. Says here, sat here with a smug face.
And Maureen Bailey says, can I let you know her orders arrived yesterday? She forgot to mention it. Speedy delivery. I ordered late afternoon. Brilliant as always.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, what other nozzle am I going to use on here? Because these are all lilac seeds, aren't they? So I'll use a combination of this one. So what I'll do is I'll use this one.
Oh, quite a few people on here have ordered the new bundle.
Good, that's what we want.
Yeah.
And you know what? We won't be just showing you today. We'll be using them again in other things.
And Sally Cartwright, a pink board fell in the basket as
Oh,
well.
did it? Oh, we like that, a pink board. So pink boards, ladies. If you want pink boards or grey boards, and you can't afford it now, but you want to make sure you've got it for Christmas, okay? And then what you can do is ring the office and then ask them if they can put you on a payment plan for your pink board. You get free shipping with it. So, and if you start paying now, I don't know how many weeks it is for Christmas now. How many weeks off? We're 7 weeks off for Christmas. Can you believe it? We're 7 weeks off for Christmas.
Don't say 7 weeks.
I'm sure it's about 7. What is it?
I'm going to my diary now.
Well, we're at the end of October now. We've only got November, December.
Yes, it must be 8 weeks.
6,
at
7,
least.
8.
Yeah, but you don't want it in week 8, do you? You want to get it in 7 weeks, don't you?
No, well, week 9 is actually leading up to Christmas.
Oh, is it? Right, so you've got 8 weeks left.
Yeah.
So work out 120 divided by 8. So that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. And then what we'll do with this one now, we'll do it the other way round. Oops. So I've not done that one right. I've just done a bit of a blob there, so I'll just take him off.
If you want to order the coupler, Leonie, if you want to order it, it's the Wilton, it's the twist, quick twist.
Right, ladies. Right, ladies. So, I'm wondering what's going on with my nozzle here, and I've done the ultimate sin. What did I say today in class? So I said, when you cut off your bags, okay, and you cut off the tops of your bags, make sure you pick them up and get them out the way. So, what have I gone and done? Because otherwise it ends up in your buttercream, because you'll end up putting your palette knife down, and before you know it, you've whisked it into your buttercream. And I'm thinking, why is this not coming through?
Let's get some tweezers.
Eh? Have we got any tweezers here? So, oh, actually, I might well get it. And look, look.
Oh.
Friggin' end of piping bag. Look. The point. Do I just prove there? That's what happens. Get rid of your points, because they end up in your bags. I'm glad that happened, actually, so that you can see it.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I was like, did you see I got rid of that flour? I was thinking, why is it not coming out that side properly? Now, other people would have been like, oh, hide that quick. Yeah. I was watching a tutorial a couple of years ago, and the copies of the nozzles, and they did the nozzles, anyhow, they obviously didn't know how to work them. So she went, you do it like this, and then she went, whoop, out the way. And I was laughing my head off about it. And but I don't. If I make a mistake, I show you. But I do tell the ladies, when you cut your piping bags, make sure you get rid of that triangle.
Yeah, Helen Mars is going naughty, Karen.
Yes, I know. Don't know what I was doing. You know what it is? It's talking to you lot.
And Claire said, it's good to see you make mistakes.
Yeah, well, I do. I make quite a few. And I own up to them as well. I get really cross when there's a Mr. Nobody. What am I like when Mr. Nobody's around, Karen?
You don't like that word, Mr. Nobody.
Who's Mr. Nobody?
Because when
it happens in our warehouse
in the
quite
warehouse,
a bit.
who did that? And in the end, everybody goes, wasn't me.
Yeah.
So Karen goes, so it was Mr. Nobody, was he? He gets blamed for a lot of things, you know.
He does. Or it's always the person who left.
Yeah.
It was their fault. I went, well, hang on a minute, it left 6 months ago. Oh, it drives me mad. And they know as soon as they start saying, I don't know. All they got to do is say it was me, and I'm as good as gold. Own up, I'm good as gold. Sometimes it's just best to say it was you anyhow, to shut me up quicker. But
no, your Ryan learned that the hard way.
yeah, my Ryan was a kid. He used to just take the blame for everything, all the other kids. And then one day he said, I only say it's me because I just want to get it over and done with, or something like that. So I went mad at the other kids because he was taking the blame for everything. So they all got the telling off, stayed in, had to stay in, grounded, whatever it was. And it turned out it was a lying little sod. It was him.
So we got another one.
Yeah, but I found out. Yeah. Right, so there is the cupcakes.
They're gorgeous.
So let's get these in the boxes then. So they look nice, don't they? Yeah. Right, let's get these in the boxes.
Tanya said they've got one at their workplace, Mr. Nobody. Debbie said that Mr. Nobody lives in her house.
Oh, it drives you mad, doesn't it? Do you know what? Well, I'm glad that John McFarland's watching. So this weekend, I says to him, you know, like you get the big grill pan in the oven, don't you, with a little tray on top, and you do your toast and stuff like that on it, your sausages, or you can put your roast in there. Well, we've got 2 ovens. So I said to John, where's that grill pan gone? Now what happened was, the reason relevance as this is, I was missing a pan, and it was while I was away on holiday. John had decided to make some, fell asleep, burnt the pan through it, thinking I wouldn't notice. So I was asking him for ages, where's that pan gone? Where's it? I don't know. Anyway, I eventually got it out of him. It came up by accident that he'd burnt it, so he just threw it away. So now I'm like, where's this pan, John? This thing out the oven? Don't know. I said, well, you must know. Only you do the cooking, not me. No, I haven't seen it for 2 years. Well, I nearly fell over laughing. I said, well, I'm not being funny, but Vicky's only worked here for just over 12 months. And I know that she's cleaned it, and I know I've cleaned it because I know I put one in each dishwasher face down. So it's only gone in the last week or so. So then I was talking to Michael yesterday. Michael comes and walks the dogs for us. And I said, Michael, you know the grill pan? He goes, yes. I said, how long have you got? I said, 2. I said, when did you last see it? I said, I don't know, a week or 2 ago. McFarland, where is it? He's done something to it. Trying to tell me it's been gone for 2 years.
He says, not guilty this time, promise.
Yeah, but friggin' is.
Well, he has got some laughing faces after
that.
Yeah,
exactly. He friggin' is guilty. He knows where it is, and he best tell me, because I'm not going to leave it alone till he tells me.
Is it in your cookhouse?
You know what, why would it be in there?
If he's been into grills to carry a meat or something.
Oh yeah, it could be. Have you had it in the cabin, John? So I'm just going to get some tissues, ladies. I've not disappeared. So hold on. So we've got some tissue squares. So take the lid off. So you make your box. They don't come like this. You have to make it dead easy. It only takes a minute. All right. And then just shove those down. We've got that in the thing there. So shove these down. People are going to love these as gifts. So if I sell out of these, don't worry. I'll order some more tomorrow. They'll be in for Friday. I'm dying of thirst, me. You're just going to have to hold on a minute while I just go and get a drink. I'm a really dry throat now. Is that John sweating yet? Has he owned up?
No. He says no, it's not in the cabin.
It's not in the cabin. Where is it, John? He freaking knows it's in the black bin.
How does he know it's not in there? Unless he knows where it is.
Exactly. How does he know it's not in the cabin when he hasn't seen it for 2 years? McFarland.
Right. Teresa says those boxes are gorgeous. The cakes look stunning as well.
So we've got some little tissue squares. This is what we use in our cupcake bouquets. So I should have put these in the fridge to firm up, but I wasn't thinking. So we're just gonna have to just get these in here a minute. I didn't think about putting them in the fridge to firm up. Oh, behave.
So these baskets are $2.99 each.
The baskets are $2.99 each.
Yeah.
These are?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, crikey. There we go. Forget how much things are. Crikey. But they're nice though, aren't they?
They are nice, and you also, if you give them to somebody you know, just tell them you want the box back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called recycling.
Recycling, and you're very keen on recycling, so
Yeah.
the box back, please.
We do it though, don't we, Karen?
Yes, we do, yeah.
We do it. So just push your tissue in there. I found it was sliding around. I thought, what's it sliding around for? Yeah, no, you know, like the masonite boards and stuff like that. Like we give a lot of cakes away to like the charities and stuff like that, and the old folks home. But we're always going every week. So if there's anything we can have back, because they do say to us, anything you want back, I'll go, yeah, I'll have that back if you don't mind. I'll have that back, and they go, great. And then when we go to see them, they go, right, here you go, Carol. Thanks very much. And we wash it, clean it, reuse it.
Well, they're loving the colours, Carol said it's stunning.
They look nice, don't they? Now, what we should have done with these cupcakes is we should have put them in the fridge. Now, the reason to put them in the fridge is to firm them up. It means you can handle them a bit more. So, like now, they're really soft. So I'm having to put them, I couldn't push them into the hole here because I'm catching the buttercream, it's soft. So once you finish them, you know, like with this on the tray here, I left these out. But don't put that. And the reason I got the tray for them to go in was for them to go in the fridge, and I haven't done that. So there we go. So we're going to have to just do it this way. Look nice these, don't they?
Gorgeous. They look good enough to eat.
They do. Hey, crikey, we won't finish on time tonight, Karen. Look at this. Now I can go and chase John round the house where my pan is.
I'm going to put that last bit on.
Oh, yeah. Right. Put this one in. So do put your cupcakes in the fridge first, just to firm them up, just so you don't knock any of the leaves or the flowers or anything. So I'm just having to put that in there. Wait a minute.
So the outside of the baskets there, Carol, that you're doing, are they think to be able to wipe clean if somebody
Yeah,
wants
yeah.
the right cleanable ones?
Oh yeah, of course they are. You'll have no problems with these. Yeah, they're that shiny matte thing, aren't
Yeah.
they? Because it's a shame, because sometimes you give things away to people and they just bin them. But just have to, if you know them well enough. I mean, obviously, if you charge for it. So see, I've squashed that flour there. That's a shame, really. I've squashed that. So I think I've got some buttercream that I can just. Wait a minute.
So my mum's watching. So Mum, you buy 10, and I'll borrow them off you.
Right. So I'm just going to go over the top of that there. There we go.
People saying how nice these would be for harvest festivals, Carol.
Yes. Nice for taking in for your teachers and stuff like that, isn't it? So there we've got that one, and then we're going to pop the lid in. So you have to make, they all come flat packed. Then you pop the lid on, and then they're protected.
Bit of tinsel, Christmas baskets.
Yeah.
And also you could use these with we said before, treat baskets as well.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. You don't just have to put these in. You could put your nice big you could do a full basket of chocolate bombs in them, aren't they? You know, if you were giving a family a load of chocolate bombs. So what you could do is in here, you could just cover these up with tissue and then just fill it up with chocolate bombs and treats and things like that, truffles and stuff like that. So we've got that one made.
So to make the lilac flowers then, you just used a spot of purple, did you?
I did, just a
violet
I used this one, Colour Splash Violet, just used a spot. To be fair, all you've got to do is you just add, less is more, ladies. So just add a dot and then just add another dot until you get to the colour that you want. Right. I'm traumatised that I haven't put these cakes in the fridge to firm up. Freaking well cross with myself. So make sure you do it. I can't say it enough. Make sure you do it. Firm them up because they're just too soft to go in here. And what happens is you'll end up knocking them. Yeah, you can pick the boxes up off people at a later date if you know them, like us, because we donate so much stuff. You know, like I don't ask for lots of things back, but like the masonite boards, you know, the masonite boards are quite expensive. Or the purpley one is back in stock as well today, so or tomorrow it should be back in stock. What's it called? That purple one, purple and white one.
Yeah, well, it's
really pretty. Right, so let's get this on and then we're done then, ladies, and you can all go shopping. So like I say, let me remind you, tomorrow the website will be offline in the morning. Okay, it'll be off from about 10 o'clock, I think. It might be a bit earlier. So if it's off, we've not disappeared, we've not gone anywhere. We are just having a revamp of our website. It looks really very pretty, to be fair. I'm quite pleased with it. And there's still more things to happen to it, but we've got to get the first process done. Let's get that in there. These in. These are crusted up a bit better than the last batch that I've just done. So even though these haven't been in the fridge, they have crusted up a bit, which is good. So normally I would put them in. I'd wrap these around the cakes and then put them in, but they're a bit, put them in this way.
So I love the fact that baskets have lids.
Yeah, they're nice, aren't they?
Amazing line, Carol, we love it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Claire Hardiman saying, will we lose stuff saved in the basket, you know, in their basket?
You will.
You will.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you will.
So Mark and Paula Perkins, another great line. Thank you, Carol, Karen and Simon. Sheila's placed another order soon, buying Christmas presents, so we'll see what's happening to spend on goodies. So you do know that the offer of the nozzles is only on until Sunday midnight, did you say, Carol? Midnight. Yeah. So if you want to get that special offer of $14.99 in, get on that website and get them bundles of nozzles ordered.
Yeah, because we're going to have another offer for you next week. Not on nozzles, something else. So, let's put that in there. go. Where's the other lid? What? Where's the other lid? Oh, there it is, in front of my eyes. What are you laughing at?
Because of the conversation that's going on with John and the grill pan saga.
Yeah.
So John wasn't going to write because it was too long, but in short, you lost 2 sets of keys. He was getting the blame. They turned up in the bag in the warehouse and none of his DNA was on it.
Yes, that is true. I did lose 2 sets of keys, but who took them to the warehouse, John McFarland? I lost my house keys and I lost the office keys. I lost the house and office keys and I lost the car keys this week. I've been all over the place. Honestly, I've been like a demented lunatic trying to find them all. And I couldn't find them. But something was bugging me about where they were. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to ring the office to see if I've left them on my desk. And last night, I did think, I wonder if they're in that bag, and I forgot all about it. And then Karen Naylor come back and she said, they are in a carrier bag though. We found them, they are in a carrier bag. So they're in the carrier bag because I was taking stuff to work and I thought I'll put the keys in the bag so that as I go out, because I locked up the office, as I go out, I'll unlock it, undo the car. But then John went in for me instead, so I gave him the bags, completely forgetting that my keys were in there. Right, so there we go, ladies. That's what we've been busy with. So aren't they lovely? Nice them, aren't they? And you can give them to the kids, carry in school for the teachers, okay, or wherever they want to go and give them to your grandmas. So let's look at the nozzles then, okay? So this is a bundle of 7 large nozzles. So you get 7 large and you get 1 mini. And the mini is not in the mini set of 13, okay? And then you want 2D nozzles. You need about 5 or 6 of these. We'll do a live on them. So do a live on them. They're the 2D nozzles. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing the ruffle nozzles, okay? Now these ruffle nozzles, you're going to sit, a lot of you have got these ruffle nozzles, and when I've done these at the cake shows, you absolutely love them. So let me explain. This one's called Mrs. Whippy. And why is it called like Mrs. Whippy? Because it's like Mr. Whippy ice cream. So when I put that on top of a cupcake, it just looks like an ice cream. So I'm going to do that one for you tomorrow. This one's called Viennetta, and that's because it looks like Viennetta ice cream. This one's called Ruffles, okay, because it looks like ruffles when you let it go. And then this one's called Rose Twist because we do twist it off at the end and it looks like a rose. So that's a bundle of 4. Then there's also, so if you don't want to spend a lot of money, we've got the special 3 on. So they're the special 3 nozzles there. They're on at $5.99. So this set's on offer at $14.99. This offer here, I think this is, are these $12.99? Are they? I think these are $12.99 and these are on at $5.99 for these 3. And then the minis, you get 13 minis in a set. Okay, they're $37.99. Now the mini that's in this 8 set is not in the 13.
$10.99.
Oh, they're on offer at $10.99,
yes,
are they? Right, yes. Yeah, I know I was putting some offers on this morning. I can't remember. So then you've got 13 nozzles here. So how many have we got there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Which one am I missing? I've used it in the thingy here, haven't I? Where is it? And it's there, that's a 13 one. Yeah? So you can use it there. And I use that on, which cupcakes? I use that on that cupcakes there, which you can't see. Oh, so I use that on there. So that's us done, ladies. And then just let me show you my bouquet class again. So let me just move this out. So if you want to join my cupcake bouquet class, it's the biggest class I've got. Now it's £60. It very rarely goes in the sale. I think the most we've done is knocked a tenner off it when it's gone in the sale. But it's a fabulous class. You get 14 classes, okay, in there. So for 60 quid. And in there, that works out about £4.50 a class, I think it was. And today we did this one. So look at this. Let me just move that tray of cupcakes. And we had a great time today. And then we did this one. This is going to Congleton War Memorial Hospital tomorrow. So they're going to get that one. Isn't that lovely? So we did autumn colours today. So I showed you how to make gerbras. Oh, and I'll show you what else I've got to show you. one more thing to show you. Showed you how to make gerbras. I've used the new nozzles in here, and we did some swirls and other things with 2Ds. So we used the minis in here. So I'll just lift that up so you can see it. Isn't that pretty, that? So that's a 36 bouquet, that one. Then I was using the Karen Davies. Now, a lot of you bought the Karen Davies mould off me years ago. And it's the buttercream flowers one. And a lot of ladies didn't know you could do this with moulds. And I have broke this one because I wasn't gentle getting it out. But you can put your buttercream in your mould, you know. Not sure whether you knew that. The ladies today didn't know. So look, that's buttercream. Now I have got a few bits there that I didn't pick off properly. But to be fair, you can't really tell, can you? So they're great for going on the sides of cakes. It's too big for a cupcake, but they're great for going on the sides of cakes. And then with this mould, it's great because you could make smaller ones in there if you wanted to. But obviously with the mould, you can only make one at a time. So what I would do if I was you, I would fill that with buttercream, this one, this one, this one. Possibly that one. Definitely that and the bud. And then flick them all out later. Okay? So you don't have to use it just for sugar paste, you can use it for buttercream as well. And I think Breeda's already used it already, hasn't she?
I think she has, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, she did. I saw
she
a
did.
picture before, yeah.
Yeah. So Breeda's been straight on it, so and used it for that. So it's been great. Good. Right, so I think we're done now, have we, Karen?
We are.
Got anything else to tell you?
No, they've found out about that mould today. Oh no, yeah, you did. You found out you had the mould today, didn't you, Geraldine, in the back of your cupboard?
Yes.
Yeah. So pretty. You must have used bucket loads of buttercream.
We have used 3 kilos today. How many we used?
We used 2 tonight. That's it. I made one before, and I made another one, so we've only used 2 kilos tonight.
But did we use that second one? Still here in
That's
the bowl.
it. So you've not even used 2 kilos then? No.
So we've used a kilo. But we probably have because we had buttercream left over from today. So we used that. So we used 2 kilos today in class. And then I got Karen to make a 3rd kilo, which we didn't make in class. So we said we'll use it for tonight. But the leftover buttercream from class today we've used. And I've taken out a scoop for that. I know what I took it out for. I took it out for the green to make some more green. So, but having said that, when I put all this in, so I'll put all the green back in because I'll save these for tomorrow. By the time I've decanted and used these, I'll be using these again tomorrow. So, because I'm going to be making the ruffles for you tomorrow. So enjoy shopping, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for those who did vote for us for being the best best community group out there. We're really chuffed. We just need to sort out the shopping bit, okay? 3rd place just doesn't do it for us. We need to be number 1, number 2.
And all say fabulous life as always, Carol.
Yep.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Simon.
Thank you.
Thank you, you lot. And John McFarland, I'm on my way in.
Find that grill pan.
He's going to have to tell me where it is, isn't it? Right. Thanks, everyone. We're going to see you at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Cheerio. Bye.
Bye.